Thank you so much for joining in. Hope that you guys are joining this broadcast. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to everyone. Hopefully, you will share this video, like this video, share the video, like the video, share the video, like the video. So I will wait for some people to jump into this broadcast, and we can start this broadcast for every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining in. Share the video, like the video, share the video, like the video, share the video, like the video, share the video, like the video. Hopefully you guys can share the video and like the video. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Real America's Voice News. This is extremely important that we share the video and like the video. Let me just flip the camera right here so I can explain what is going on, and we can all start this broadcast. How's everybody doing? Nice to see you guys. Good morning to every single one of you. What is going on? New construction of the wall in a place that is what's called Friendship Park. And like the song says, and you know, there's a lot of artists, Mexican artists, that they have talked about this. And it is the wall. I didn't cross the wall crossed me. This is one of the most important quotes in Mexican history due to the territory that, you know, now, it's territorial division. But know to the fact what has been happening in the past years. We have seen historically that a wall has always been here. A wall has always been here. And it's from the start of my understanding, from the Clinton era, there was a wall. Then the Bush era, there was a wall. Then Obama built the most strongest wall. And ultimately, Obama was the one that deported more Mexicans and Latinos in history. And he built a heat sensor wall. And the wall that is behind me, it is his wall, not this one. The wall that is behind me, it is Obama's wall. Then after that, Trump came and he built a taller, a stronger wall. And then after that, the Biden administration came. And the Biden administration, the first thing that they said was that they were going to stop the construction of the wall. Also, the Biden administration said that they were going to create a better pathway for migrants. Also, the Biden administration said that they were going to legalize more than 11 million people, that they were undocumented in the United States of America. All of those things, none of that has happened. And another hypocrisy from the current administration, it is this. This is historically a place that it was called Friendship Park. It was a place where people can join in and people can congregate from both countries. It was a place that there was no limitations, but also there was border security, and there was ultimately security around this park. People from Mexico and the United States, that they cannot touch or they cannot see each other, they cannot congregate with each other. And this park was part of that culture and was part of this culture of Tijuana. Sadly, this park has been closed due to the fact of the enormous irregularities of migration and the enormous influx, and also the disorder right now of the mass migration that is occurring in every part of the country, not only in Mexico, but in the United States. The pandemic came and it was closed. Now that we thought, people thought, the migrants thought, that construction of the wall was not going to continue, we have the complete opposite. Behind me, it is the new construction of the new wall. They're going to tear down this wall right here. You can actually see the metal plates that they are going to use, and they're going to implement the new wall. Now, it is not my place to talk about this, but where is the hypocrisy of this current administration? That they were consistently talking about the wall, that it was oppressive, the wall, that it was against human rights, the wall, that it was taking away humanity, and that it was divisive, and and we needed to treat our neighbors like, neighborly, and we needed to be together. The current administration, it has approved the new construction of this new wall. The Biden administration, it is approving the construction of this new wall, and they're actually building and putting the new wall. It is not as tall as the other one. It is 18 to 20 some feet, but it's a reality. Let me flip the camera and let me show you how this wall looks. That is the new wall. You can actually see the construction that has been happening. This is one of the parts of the wall that they're tearing down. You can actually see equipment right there on the back that is going to be used. Now, I'm going to walk for people to understand all the way to where the construction of the wall, let me put my tripod correctly, the construction of the wall was stopped. Now, for people to understand, this is the old wall. Now, let me flip the camera so we can talk to each other. Meanwhile, this is the only thing that I don't like about this app, that it takes forever to flip the camera. So let me just go with you guys. So this is the old wall, right? You have metal plates that they are going on right now, that they're being put up right here. You already have the caution tape, and I have recorded here people jump in the wall with the ladder, multiple times. This has been a place where, migrants or individuals have find a way to cross the wall illicitly into the United States of America, but you will have a lot of the equipment. You cannot see it, but behind this old wall that you can see right here, while I'm walking, there's a lot of equipment that is being put out right now, that ultimately this equipment, it is going to be put for the new wall to come. This the hypocrisy of this current administration. It is just unbelievable. It is just unbelievable, the hypocrisy of this current administration. I really do not. I find it amusing of how they play the part that they want to be so humanitarian, but ultimately it's politics, man. It's just the same. It's just complete hypocrisy. Complete hypocrisy. So this is behind me. There is the old wall that you are going to see right now as I am walking right here. That's the old wall that is going to be teared down. Now, I want to show you where the construction actually was stopped last time. And the construction, when it was stopped, it was there. Let me flip the camera again. And I apologize if I take a little while to flip the camera, people. It is not my intention to take a little while, but it's the application that itself. Now, this is a clear view. Now you can see behind it, you can actually see a little fence wall. That is another wall, as you can see that. You see that? That is the one they're about to tear down and bring another one. Now, activists have been consistently arriving here and trying to protest against the construction. You can see young kids now arriving also. But also, I wanted to show you this. This is how the two walls, this is the difference between the two walls, right? So that is the one that it got stopped, the bit one right there, all the way to the back. That's the one that it got stopped. That's apparently the one that is going to continue. Now, it got stopped when the Biden administration said, we are not going to continue with this wall. It's one of the things that Joe Biden said when he was going to come into office, that he was not going to continue with the building of the wall, and that he was going to stop with the construction of the wall. That behind it was the old, that was on the Trump administration. That wall right there. It got stopped on that particular location. And then this small, around 12 feet wall that is a gray colored wall. That one is the Obama wall. So apparently, that is the wall that is going to be tear down, and that it is the wall that is going to be continued under the Biden administration, the same administration that said that they were not going to continue with the construction of the wall, the same administration that said that they're going to create a better pathway for migrants, the same administration that said that we're going to take down Title 42, the same administration that said that they were going to legalize 11 million migrants in the United States. That same administration it is continuing with the construction of the wall. Now, the hypocrisy on this administration and the lies have been more obvious on a daily day basis. And sadly, a lot of the migrants are losing their lives. They are, just a couple of days ago, 8 migrants passed away as they were being trafficked into the sea, into the United States of America. Sadly, they lost their lives. And 7 of them were from the entity of Mexico, and those kind of things, incentivizing, in irregular migration, it costs a lot of lives, man, and that has been continuous, and sadly, migrants continue to look for a way, but this telling you, what we're looking at right now, it is the ending of another wall. And the most important thing about this is to show you what it is about Friendship Park. And Friendship Park, it is. Let me just flip the camera right here. So a lot of people are going to agree and agree to disagree. I have my point of view on that. Friendship Park has always been a place for a congregation between Mexicans and U.S. citizens that cannot see each other. It was historically a park that it was open, but vigilant. There were authorities there all the time. But due to the fact of what has been happening right now with the mass migration, I believe that has been one of the consequences of why it is closed, and ultimately also the pandemic and all that kind of stuff. So basically, what the Biden administration it is doing today, it is that they are going to put up a bigger wall for Friendship Park, and it is going to interfere with the park being opened again. So this is, sadly for the people that they are in favor of Friendship Park, for the people that they don't want Friendship Park, well, this is your rise and shine, right? But for the people that they are, in favor of Friendship Park to be a continuancy between a bilateral relation between Mexico and the United States in a way that is, the same name says Friendship Park. Well, this is, an obstacle for people to get together. I don't know, if it is, this has nothing to do with, but it's interfering with people. Uh, sorry. Right there, I got a bad signal. It's interfering with the relations with people between a park in Tijuana and a park in the United States of America. And this, it is moving forward with the Biden administration. Hijos de la fregada. Ay, cabrón. And I remember since the end of time, I've been remembering that people need to understand historically since when a wall has been implemented in our borders. Because everybody just thinks it's the Trump wall, it's the Trump wall. I will tell you something. A wall has been put since the Clinton wall. A wall has been put since Bush. A wall was put with the deporter in chief, Barack Obama, he's the president that has deported more Mexicans and Latinos in history than the Trump wall. Then after that, everybody thought, oh, there's everybody that it was advocating for something different thought, oh, they're going to stop the construction of the wall. And no, it has been, they're starting actually. They're starting actually. Oh, well. Ay, esta gente de Biden. These Biden people, man. And the lies that the current administration it is telling to all, it is just unbelievable. It is just incredible, the lies, right? The I am going to create a better pathway for migrants. I am going to legalize 11 million people. I am going to do this. I'm going to do that. And now this, the lie about, I'm going to stop it, but now I'm going to build it. Who understands this Biden administration? Nobody understands it. It's raining. A lot of people are saying, "What are you doing in the rain?" You know, it's nice to be outside, and we're giving you guys the news of what is happening over here in Tijuana. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. We are live from our city of Tijuana, Mexico, where the Biden wall, it is being built right now. It is going to continue to be built. As I just show you, they're tearing down the old wall. They're going to put out the new wall. Apparently, the current administration that said that they were going to stop the construction of the wall, they actually did. They stopped it on certain places on the east side of Tijuana and also right here. But they are starting again to build the wall. Why? Because they want to interfere with this park, and I don't see anything wrong with this park. I'm sorry. This park historically has been a great relation with Mexico and United States citizens, but the Biden administration thinks otherwise, and they want to put a more stronger, taller wall between this park that it has been a bilateral relation. A lot has to do with the repercussions of how things have been happening on every part of the border between the United States and Mexico, and the consequences are that other people are going to suffer those consequences. So sadly, this is one of the things that is happening. So thank you for joining in. We are going to be going live in Spanish for the people in Spanish. This is the continuance of the construction of the Biden border wall. Behind me, it is the Trump wall all the way to the top. As you see to the mountain, to the horizon, you will see all the way to the top. There is the Trump wall, but here they're going to start building the new wall that is the Biden wall. God bless you all. Be sure to be joining in to our live feeds. Thank you so much for sharing. We're going to be traveling soon in the next incoming weeks, Central and South America, and ultimately giving you guys the news again and again and again, like always, firsthand news. Not only that, buy me a coffee is on the bottom link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and travel fund, buy me a coffee. It's on the bottom link. Thank you so much for joining in. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, Ben Bergwan, Frontline America, Real America's Voice News, Americano Media, all those medias that they give you the best news coverage ever. Stay safe, and like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.